Satnam. So this video, I just want to quickly give you an overview about what even is a chakra before we embark on going into the detail of the specifics of each chakra. So as a quick overview, the chakras are energy centers. We on these classes are going to be going through the 7 main ones, but depending on who you speak to, energy workers, body workers, there's 33, there's 12, there's even 144. There's chakras in your hands, there's many different types of chakras, but we are going to be focusing on the classic 7. So if you think about these chakras, they run from the root all the way to the crown. They run everything. They govern the body's organs like the heart, the kidneys, the lungs, etc., meridians in the body, and our emotions. So each one connects into specifics and has specific frequency and aspects. They were all programmed at different times. So for example, the root programmed and came into existence right in the womb, and then the next chakra, the sacral, didn't start until about just about 1 year old, etc. So they all start to get programmed at a different stage of your development, and therefore that's how they get tuned into very different types of frequencies, energetic imprints, and are impacted by certain things as you go through life. Now, think of your body like a superhighway, and your nadis, which are the energy channels, which again are about 172,000 to some people even talk about 350,000. A lot of channels through your body, and these nadis are like rivers or roadways, and your chakras are like roundabouts, directing the energy and making it flow. And that's what we wanted them to do. We want them to be flowing, and so that all of the energy is moving up and down the body in a really nice, balanced and even way. However, obviously, these will get impacted by physical traumas, patterns, beliefs, things that happen to us will get stored in a cellular memory, and that is what starts to slow down and make our chakras either deficient, coming into more of a withdrawn place, or excessive, coming into a bit more of a overly dominant place, neither of which is particularly helpful. So that's why we're working on them. Now the chakras can be scientifically measured. They emanate as energy, as electromagnetic frequencies that emanates from the body in both directions, outside up to about 3 feet. And as I said, they can be scientifically measured. And even put science aside for a moment, you, if you are of a sensitive disposition, may even be able to feel them in the presence of people yourself. Like actually, as you get close to someone, you can feel their energy, and it's either attractive energy or it's a repulsive energy, and without knowing anything about them, just their field bumping up against your field. So keeping that in mind. So what brings it into imbalance is all the childhood conditioning and the upbringing, and everywhere where you felt wronged, and you're storing that trauma in your body. So these classes are helping us to come into more conscious awareness about these patterns and conditionings and traumas that are stored and held, to understand where it happened and to help unping some of this stuff. So the practices that we do with hatha, with the asana postures, with breath work, all of these will have an impact. And if you are working with very deep-seated traumas, etc., then you may want to additionally get help or seek to have extra support, which can be through me or anyone else that you feel connected or drawn to. But certainly some of us are going to want to go deeper than even the classes will give us. But these will give us awareness to know where to even begin, and that's hugely helpful. So you could be thinking about the chakras also like these floppy disks holding these patterns into place, and that's what we're wanting to try and go in and unprogram. So what else do I need to tell you? Yeah, these chakras, they're even connected to different planets, to crystals, to different foods. So in each chakra, as I go through, the introduction will be about what that chakra means to you, how it connects to literally everything, how it's showing up for you. You'll get to have a questionnaire so that you can look at your own experience and do a little bit of a health check. It'll be for your eyes only. I don't ask to look at them. It's just so that you can get a good starting point of where you are before we start working on them, and then you can kind of look into it at the end. So they are where the mind and the body meet, these chakras, and we are just about trying to bring them into homeostasis. So I hope that makes sense, but please do drop me a message if you want to ask any specific questions. Satnam.